Man has enough respect. We're going to have a reason today. About a couple topics that is concerning. I said this before in many videos, my people, that it seems as if this PM is there to mash up Jamaica. That's his job. That's my opinion. After all what is happening, that's what we could have come up with. Because everything could not go south, so. And are we alone? I see the problem. Good day, Jamaica, manners and respect. David Jervis. People. No, whether you supported JLP or PNP, or you not support nothing at all, the things that is going on in our country, it must concern you. Because it does look like, say, the demolition man just take a sledgehammer to everything. Nothing now benefit the people. The budget are balance off of the back of the people. Them claim them come up with $80 billion in surplus tax revenue, unexpected tax revenue. Them get that off of the back of poor people and stop squeeze them throat. Now we are say what them say. The weed I come from Canada after the Rasta man them fight it so hard, got jail for it over the past century. Get locked up, get them here cut. So them can have this today, and instead of them benefit, it look like the legalization or the decriminalization was only for foreign investors and some rich man. Because the poor man cannot get a license, can't afford it. They put it out of the reach of a poor man, not even a ladder can make the poor man go up there so they get a license to plant it. Remember that. So they put it in the reach of the rich people. They put it in the reach of the rich people, and trust me, you have a man where a labor rights supporter planting things to a farmer too. You have a man with a PNP, a farmer too. You have a man with a vote, a farmer. When me there in Jamaica, me used to say pastor who do it. Pastor who farm it. This thing will come from very far, people. For some of you don't know. Very, very far. And to see, instead of we brand our stuff, anything that come from Jamaica, brand Jamaica, and it is known to have the best of the best. I want to know that. So instead of we use what we have and make money off fight and turn around the country, youth don't have to scam, youth don't have to kill, you don't have to take hits. What we do? Bring in the big dogs. Lock up Jamaica, you know. What about Jamaica get arrested for this? You know? Even in recent times, arrest your own Jamaicans. Because it make it so hard and difficult for them to get a license, so them still have to remain illegal according to them. Because you think man want to go illegal? If we don't make it easier for them and don't have a hub where the farmers in Jamaica can plant it and bring it to, so they can export it for medicinal use or whatever use. That's what it should have been. Organic, grown in Jamaica, no fertilizer like what you bring come. You don't have to kill the people. Politicians sit down in the office right there, so I ship chicken in the country and chicken parts. Poison, full of hormone, I come kill the people then. They must ship vegetable in Jamaica, all type of food. Jamaica have so much illness right now, them don't even know them get it from. I never see this before. Your own elected officials promoting these things. Now, we're not going to bring the chemical in the weed now come to Jamaica. People of Canada don't want it. So Jamaica what? A dumping ground for everything. People, Jamaican right there so get arrested today for it. if this is not one of the worst things any PM in Jamaica could have done. Me don't know what is the worst. People, must I tell you, the worst is yet to come, Jamaica. The worst is yet to come. Let me tell you what I come to Uno now. Let me tell you what I come to Uno, Jamaica. Contract workers. It's coming to Uno. A long time I tell you people. Come and see the sign I set up. Because when they see them come out and say them can't find workers. Why? People are quitting because the whole of them pay is just for taxi fare. They cannot survive. Who you got to work when you can't buy lunch, you can't find fare for go work. The money don't add up. But what are they going to do, people? Instead of them giving a better living wage, giving a living wage, they're going to bring in some people who come and so we work for half of the price. Some people are come from some worse place than Jamaica. It's going to cost them lodging. Remember, you know, they have a plane ticket plus place for them to stay. Because you bring foreign worker come into the country, you have to have a place for them to stay. They can't just go rent a room anywhere about the place and go to work. They might have place for them to stay, just like when Uno got foreign on contract work. That is coming to Jamaica. Take it from me. It did already, you know. I remember a couple of years ago, some police were disgruntled because they put some police on some construction site to guard construction workers who were coming from what? I think it was Dominica Republic. So the police in Jamaica were disgruntled. So they don't go to training school. Because sit up on construction site, go guard construction worker. So you see from a longer time, they might do that behind the people in back. But they come full force, so they go see the worker them at Jamaica. It will happen. Don't forget them bring prisoners come to Jamaica, you know, man. On the road, you know. They don't mean you're not good, you know, man. The country mash up at all angles, you know, man. Everywhere, you know, man. And they might go on like everything's so good. They might tell about all this money we are putting on these people. We don't see it. $92 billion them put in the Ministry of National Security last year. Up till 2 months ago, it was only 11 billion. It was only 17%, which is $15 billion spent out of that money quarter. And they might end up this month to lose the money. So if you have so much money to put in the security force, why you not put the money in it? Why you wait so long and not even quarter of the money you put in there? So me say me not trust them with all for money talk. We're not seeing it, people. People, we are not seeing it. We see $100 million going towards water in Jamaica right now. Them put $100 million going towards water. People, you and I know in Jamaica that majority of that money will not benefit the people. Me not ask no question. Majority of the $100 million that them are putting up if Jamaican people get water, majority of that money will not benefit the people. Must I tell you? And a lot of JLP contractors gonna benefit right now. A lot of them. So I'm go get back to the weed. Because this is ridiculous. I cannot believe that they do this to Jamaican people, Jamaican farmers.
I'm Jovan Johnson and this is Jamaica Now. Industry Minister Auburn Hill says his ministry has no record that Jamaican ganja producers are having difficulties exporting the product to Canada. The issue has emerged following news that the Jamaican regulator, the Cannabis Licensing Authority, approved a Jamaican company importing ganja into Jamaica from the North American country. The strains are reportedly being brought in for testing. Opposition spokesman Anthony Hilton quizzed the minister on the issue in Parliament this week.
Since I left the ministry in 2016, I am aware that there have been efforts by individuals, by enterprises, to access the market in Canada. I have had personal knowledge of that. Now, you're saying that they have simply tripped over themselves and that they've met on no barrier, no entry, there's no reason for them not to have exported into Canada. And if there are reasons, what are those reasons?
I am saying that whoever wants to export to wherever has to go through the CLA to get an authorization. We have no such record of any authorized export being refused by Canada.
Listen.
There are two separate questions, Minister. One is, so let me ask you then, Are you aware of the requirements imposed by Canada, if there are any, for the export of marijuana, Jamaican ganja, into Canada?
I did say that under the 1961 convention, and because the single convention undertaking, you can only export one item under that single convention arrangement, because you're dealing with a Schedule A drug. It is banned. So for you to export into Canada from Jamaica properly, you have to go through the CLA. We have not authorized any export to Canada that has been refused.
On Thursday, opposition leader Mark Golding said the granting of the license for the importation is very concerning.
The Cannabis Licensing Authority owes the public an explanation as to exactly what is the thinking behind the grant of such a license. And indeed, the minister under whose portfolio this lies, Senator Orbin Hill, or his junior minister Norman Dunn, must come forward and explain why a license would be granted to be importing ganja into Jamaica from Canada. When I designed the reform which led to the decriminalization of personal use of ganja and the establishment of a regulated industry in medicinal and therapeutic ganja in 2015, the idea was to empower small farmers in particular and allow those who would build the brand for Jamaica over a century of struggle through prohibition would have access to a lawful industry where they could receive technology and investment and leverage Jamaica's brand through international transactions as well as domestic market transactions. It was never envisaged that Jamaica would become a place in which cannabis would be imported, ganja would be imported from elsewhere into our market for sale domestically, unless there's some very good reason for that.
Reputed leader of the clan.
People, you hear that? You hear that, people? They must sell you out, people. I mean, what could I make a man sit down in a room and all that come up? Like somebody upon drugs or something. I mean, all that the conversation come up. I mean, they not think about how that would go with the Jamaican people. They not care about hurting the Jamaican small people. People, them not see a dollar when them not say no to. That is what the problem here, you know. Them not see a dollar that them can say no to. As long as somebody have interest in something, they will sell it out. I mean, I have something else to play for you guys. Me say, as long as, me say they will sell out everything, people. I kid you not, they will sell out everything. As long as I have somebody have interest in anything in Jamaica, they will sell it out. They don't remember the Jamaica people. No respect, no love. They don't care about the Jamaica people. Eh? How you cope with a conversation like that? You have, and I talk about say, some type of testing, come on, man. Come on with the nonsense. Come on. If you test anything, you test the best. Jamaica have the organic stuff where the world want. Why you not just have your brand Jamaica? People, you know much money Jamaica, they get look on California, look on Nevada, look on Colorado, look on all them places. Look on all them places, people. And we look how short-sighted. Sell out because of money. People now have to ask. Them no money not too little for them to pass up. Them not care how them hurt the Jamaican people. Them not think, say, boy, oh, this is going to work with Jamaica. How them going to feel? You know why? Them not care how you no feel. Beaten after beaten after beaten after beaten. See now, taxi man are going to raise them fear on Jamaica. JUTC are going to raise them fear. They want their money. When you not talk about on the side with the government to beat up the taxi man when the taxi man them a ball for murder. Oh no, a ball for I talk about taxi man them this and taxi man them that. What do you believe will happen? When you think say taxi man them ramp up the fear because the taxi the fees they want them charge them for ticket too much. People. The pressures on the people and they not get no relief. There's no half ramp for the people. That's what me always I say. They squeeze the people and there's no half ramp. See now, taxi fear, I go raise. JUTC fear, I go raise. Can them say they lose how much? $1 billion at JUTC. Like the public make them lose the money. Mismanagement make them lose the money. Misappropriation make them lose the money. Some corruption make them lose the money. But who gonna pay for them corruption? Poor people, you gonna pay. The mismanagement, who's gonna pay for that? You gotta pay. Misappropriation, who pay for that? Poor people, you gotta pay. JUTC price, I gotta go up on poor people. What about the service? Y'all get better service? Them have these people. How is it if a bus service I just feel so miserably? One to the management. Me get the understanding, it's alleged that them are thief parts of these bus company. They must sell tire. They must sell all diesel. It's alleged the same thing will happen. I which part them are fix the police car them too. The mechanic and all type of people up in there so. And that thing get take away. And if you have people that's a take away, that means that there's a hole in the damn bucket. Every parts you put in there, it leak out. Every new tire you put in there, it leak out. Every gas and diesel you put in there, it leak out. Because you have people who are work there, I take it out. I pay corruption, I pay thievery, I pay stuff everywhere, misappropriation, corruption. Who pay for that? Who pay for that? Who no pay for it? Who no pay for it? JUTC people, them lose billions people. So guess what they want to know? Them not things that make me raise. Give the people my living wage. Raise on the wages in Jamaica. So they can meet today's demand. Food price gone. Electricity gone. Gas gone. How to survive? No raise a pay around here. But here are the things I'm saying raise pound. Taxi fare, remember, people are ready to quit them job because the money that they are making, pencil out, them can't pay fare, go to work back and forth. When they get them pay, it can't work. So some people rather stay home and struggle more than go to a job where the money leave them on road, can't take taxi, come home. People, them now raise no fear. They no pay. Them no look on that. It's like all the people in the say, so raise a pay. Me the PNP ask the government to give the people a raise a pay. They not listen. Gas tax, me the PNP say, drop the gas tax off of the people, them give them a break. Government not listen to them, man. Not listen to them, man. Peer pressure upon the people in Jamaica. It's just a peer pressure. The amount of thing where we Jamaica people to backside, it look like say, me didn't want video ready now, I say look like say, Andrew push Jamaica people in one corner until them can't take it no more. He might push the people them over the edge. Jamaica people have behaved themselves, Must I tell you, apart from killing each other. Them now protest, them now burn down, them now retaliate against the government, them now revolt, them now do nothing. From the big sea, we see other countries that do it, other small islands that do it. For the stay home, Jamaica people being they want to kill each other and do some nonsense about them. But them now stand up against the government. They're not doing not like that. Not like that. Nothing. While the government keep pushing these people, go down the market, take with them stuff. Take with them car, take with them goods. Like I steal them, steal it. Turn them a criminal. Change their mind from being an honest person to what they might do tonight, they might take out them gun to go make them kid eat. Everything in Jamaica is for sale. I push the people in one corner. I push Jamaica in one corner. I must I tell you, me is a man will always tell you on my page. I don't like when things burn up on road, burn up on all car and stone and tree cut down the road. It's never nice. Because some nice tree we used to do on roadside, when the man in my protest, the man cut down all shady tree. People may see that. The man will cut down a shady tree where stand up under to take a bus or a taxi. They face the place. Me see that. I never like that as a youth. So I don't like when people burn down the place. But you can imagine if they make St. Thomas to Westmoreland come out a road. It's not going to be prettier country in my country. You know why? Me don't want to see that. Because Jamaica not play fear when it comes to them things. The Jamaica slash and burn and loot. If that should happen. And it seems as if the people have been pushed up in a corner, pressure. See the last thing, what kind of response you expect to get from Jamaica people if you decide to say, I'll bring Canada in the country? I mean, like, unless you not think I don't care about the people then. And the last straw, people. Everything's for sale. You know, land take away. Everything take away and give other people. You just take away from and give other people. Let's take away from the poor and give to the rich. Let's destroy the people. The worst thing, look, man. Canada. I ship the price of weed at Jamaica. People. You beg if you wonder what other shady deal them people deal with behind the back I want to know about. What other shady deal them do? What we don't know about? Think about the deals that man sign. That's why you see Chinese on the road who are prisoner. Prisoner Chinese they on the road. But guess what? Guess something else when they sell out in Jamaica. I mean, I hear Lisa Anna stand up in a parliament there and I cry for Jamaica people. That's why I tell her I love her woman I know. She not perfect because I beat her up on my page already because she get involved in that sort of nonsense. But she a real patriot. Say what you want to say about Lisa Anna and Damien Crawford too. Real warrior. I want to play something for you. It's Lisa Anna versus the tourism minister, Edmund Bartlett. Guess what them get ready to sell again, people? And Lisa Anna tell him and say there are Jamaicans who have money, who can run it. Them not listen to her. They want to sell to foreigners, people. Them people their job is to mash up Jamaica. Before we go there, let me ask you a question. Then if you don't want to mash up Jamaica, then why would you have Chinese getting tax break and the Jamaican own business now get tax break? You see Jamaican business are mashed down across the country. Me tell you in a long time. Then why would you have the Indian in the tourist areas with a local duty-free place so come there to sell perfume and they come to sell perfume and jewels. Now they must sell carving, they must sell painting, they must sell jewels, they must sell everything in the local craft market. So when the big white bus them come, they just drop them right there so to the people them in the tourist market. In the Indian place them. There one place a Negril what they call Taj Mahal. From them build that Negril craft market. Go down. Them not earn no money. All the money I go overseas. Make you listen to this. Sell out people. And Jamaica people, if you don't open the eyes and see. Make you listen, Lisa Anna.
Minister, I want to come back to a point that you made. And I want to crave your indulgence and the indulgence of the Parliament because I feel very strongly about it. Most of our iconic brands in Jamaica are not owned by Jamaicans.
Listener.
And I could go through a long list of them. Beverages, properties. Last year, I was very specific in doing some research on Milk River against the background of the global cosmetics market, which by 2027, Madam Chair, will reach approximately $465 billion US. The global wellness market, Minister, in 2020 was approximately $4.4 trillion US. And the tourism wellness market was approximately $463 billion US. I raise these issues because wellness globally is a big deal. It's luxury. And the Milk River Spa is 54 times more active in radiative components than spas in Switzerland and Hungary.
We're not sell out everything.
And there are many spas, luxurious radiative spas that people travel to in France, Italy, Austria, Switzerland. And somehow we have all of these gems in our country and we divest them to foreigners. I remember some time ago, Kabaka Pyramid saying that Jamaica is one big Chinese loan. Well done, Mr. Politician Man. And it stays with me because all of us in here listen to people bemoaning the fact that we give away things. But we can do it ourselves. We can. Right now, global cosmetic companies like La Mer, who is charging $900 for a 3.4 ounce vial of serum, imports mineral components from over 48 countries.
Listen.
Israel, Minister Bartlett, has their own Dead Sea cosmetic company.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not chastising any country, but I don't feel it is important, and I don't know what the deal looks like. That's why I am putting my fervent passion on the table this morning. I don't know what the components of that deal looks like, but I do not want Milk River or any other real treasure that we have in this country at this point to be divested, whether it is 49%, whether it is 51%. I believe that we can divest 51% to Jamaican owners and to the Jamaican people, and we can do it as a public-private sector partnership with Jamaicans. It must happen at some point. You talk about the tourism industry rebounding, and you and I are friends, and we talk about that all the time. But the majority of those profits don't stay in Jamaica because the management companies are owned overseas.
Brother.
So we have to have an honest conversation.
Yes.
Minister, I just ask you, I know you're going to announce things, but the Milk River Spa and the MP is on board. We have Bath. We have a number of other radiative spas. Jamaica needs to lead that in the world and become globally competitive in terms of mineral spas. We should be beating France, beating Switzerland, beating Austria, and beating Italy because we can. And I don't think, Minister, that we should be divesting it to any other foreign country besides our Jamaican national.
People, what do you think? What do you think? People, they want to divest. And she tell them, so Jamaican can't do it. They might go on like, say, boy, I need the money and with this and that. She tell them, say, no, Missy Jamaica and put up a high-rise building in Jamaica. So how come Jamaica can't run like a spa? When them the thing is, all over the world, them the thing a money thing, you know. Them short-sighted people. Guess what Edmund Bartlett say? Interest. Him see interest in it. Somebody have an interest in the Milk River. Somebody have an interest in it. And from somebody have an interest in it, they don't see no money too small. If you don't sell out them country, just like the weed, if you show the mentality of them people, they might destroy the country. People, they are destroying Jamaica. People, they must sell out everything.
So we begin by saying we have not said we are divesting it to anyone. We are saying someone has shown an interest.
Someone has shown an interest.
That has nothing to do with...
You hear me say? I'm saying someone has shown an interest. So if somebody show an interest in anything Jamaica, I sell out. Them are people that say no to money. People that say no to nothing. Just like how they not say no to a man that want to ship weed in the country. Them shouldn't even have them type of argument with nobody. They not see no people. They not say no to money. Them they have to sell off the country. They don't mean the country. Me say when Andrew Owen is done with the country, no Jamaica don't left it. Him coming, they don't know what Jamaica do him. Me I tell you straight to God. Me don't know how we do Andrew Owen. When I make him get rich, the man and wife. Me don't know what we do to him in a better. But this man now he's up and put off for the people them naked. Everything I peer pressure in Jamaica. Every damn thing I peer pressure for the people there.
Who and how the divestment process. The divestment is open to all Jamaicans. And we are putting out the RFP for everybody to participate.
Whatever.
No question about it. So I hear your passion and I share that passion greatly.
But I'm saying, hold on, Minister. No, it should be a policy decision by the government.
Yes.
But to put out an RFP, we know how that go. We know how it go, Minister. Right? Some people can't put it, the 51%, there are going to be companies who can do it. Why can't we, as a Ministry of Tourism or as a government, say, look, we're structuring this deal for the Jamaican people. Let us say like an ESOP, like an employee share ownership, not the same thing, but put it in a package that Jamaicans can buy shares in the entity, raise money to build it out, and let's do it ourselves. It's not that difficult.
I just want a point to be made that the state, as far as we are concerned, right, has no overpowering desire to enter into and to stay in the commanding heights of the economy. That's the preserve of the private sector. That's about your investment and the investments that are available for
around Jamaica.
And so, we have established exactly what we want. And if you fit the bill in terms of what it is that we require, by all means, the issue of equity does not allow you to say, I want John and not Mary. I want Jane and not Tom. It is he who merits. And I want that principle to be appreciated. That merit is the standard by which equity can be appreciated. And let's do it. So I take your point well. If there are investors in Jamaica who please don't.
If they are.
No, yes, but don't prejudge my thinking.
Yeah, this is a worthless man. Yeah. If there are investors in Jamaica, that means they're not trying reaching out to nobody in Jamaica. Well, if there are investors in Jamaica, I want this people. Them thing is to sell you out. No give me a chance. What the hell it costs to run like a damn spa? And Lisa Anna tell him, say, she know Jamaicans out there have put up big, massive high-rise building. How come Jamaica can't take over this? They want to sell your people. People are swear to God. Green mean go come election time. Green got to go everything. People may say do it for no grand picnic. Don't do it for politics. Do it for no grandkids, people. They must sell out everything. They don't care. Look on the weed. People, what else left them to sell? People, what else left them to sell at Jamaica? Tell me what else left out there for them sell. Them sell out the weed. Them legalize it only for rich people. Mighty God, man.
Because in fairness, if you see how we have been operating and the kind of arrangements that tourism has engaged in the last 5 years in particular, it's driving towards having more local involvement in the industry through the ownership of the supply side. And you have been concerned about the demand side. The demand side we control. We are strong in the demand. 4.3 million visitors coming. That's strong demand. But whose food are they eating? Right? Whose experiences are they consuming? That's right. That's our job. And that is what we've been pushing. That's why we put $1 billion in Exim Bank.
Whatever.
To, for example, provide loans at 4.5% for the small and medium tourism enterprises to assist them in building capacity to build more experiences for tourism. Because the more experiences a destination has, is the more revenue will flow and the higher the retention level. So understand that tourism is a pyramid. At the top of the apex, you can't fight that. That's the airlines and the travel people and purveyors who bring in cruise ship owners and so on. We can't go there. In the second tier, at the middle of the triangle, are the tour operators and DMCs, who are the ones who contract with hotels to bring people from all over the world here. You can't go there. At the bottom is all of us, and that's where the consumption is.
All of us?
That's where the 9.1 trillion US dollars that was spent in 2019 is. And it's our job to own it. And we can own it. And we must invest in the supply side and stop thinking that tourism is about hotels. And if you don't have a hotel, you're not in the business. So I just want you to know we're clear about that. And our policy, that's what the direction that our policy has taken. And for good measure, we are now seeing. Would you believe that the accommodation subsector is in a state of transformation unheard of as a result of the shared economy? You know that it's now 29% of the accommodation in Jamaica that is in what is commonly called Airbnb. Good. All right. Now that is telling you how the dispersion of the value of tourism is.
Jamaica don't
across
get
the
no money
country.
from tourism.
Trenchtown has Airbnb.
Because regular Jamaica are
I'm
renting
only making the point to
Airbnb.
you
That don't mean nothing,
you
because
talk about
Jamaicans
retention.
themselves
You said
are
that
renting
the
Airbnb. Not
people
necessarily
are coming, but
tourists.
the money is going back out of the country. And I'm pointing to you, that we are retaining more now
Whatever.
in the economy than ever before in the history of tourism in Jamaica.
Everything is...
No, I can show you them.
The best.
No, I tell you, what's
Listen.
the figure? 60. What's the figure for Airbnb now?
Listen.
29%. We just did a research. I can give you the numbers. We just did a research on that, which shows you what the shared economy
But Minister,
is in Jamaica.
I'm saying the government can have a policy in the same way that when you look through what the budgets are, you have the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation getting $15 billion, but the Ministry of Investment getting $5 billion.
Eh?
A third of what they get. What I'm saying to you is that the government's policy needs to be on par, that our national assets are kept and owned by Jamaican people. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the capacity to so do and to explore, exploit, and to take it to the level where it has the highest level of returns for the people of Jamaica must be a consideration. So yes, you can, but you have to have the will to do it by way of the investment.
But
ambition.
Minister,
And the ambition
I'm seeing
to invest is not there.
No, but I'm seeing billions
Bring
of
me the
dollars.
investors.
I am seeing billions of dollars being invested by Jamaicans for large projects, high-rise projects in Kingston. I'm seeing where they're being opened, and you're telling me that we can't find Jamaicans to invest?
Look, but we don't have a control over that.
Hear them.
In all fairness, member, and I appreciate your passion with this, and I understand clearly where you're going. But I just want you to know that we don't control the decision of investors into what areas they invest in.
Get rid of that government,
We put out before you a range of options, and you make your choice.
Minister,
People, let me tell you something. Let me get a call in. Sister, me live, you have something to say?
Yes.
Debbie, what
Good
go on?
morning,
Talk to
family.
me, tell me what go on, how you feel about this.
Okay, so it's obvious none of the politicians in Jamaica mean Jamaica or Jamaican citizens any good. They sell out the whole country.
Everything.
They have sold out every aspect of Jamaica, anything that has to do with economics and money coming in the country. They sell it out. The latest thing, marijuana, ganja. Who in the world don't know that ganja is a big product in Jamaica? Look how them fight Rastaman from day one, from Bustamante days till now.
Hard.
From Wapi kill Philip. And you're gonna just cut off the knees of Jamaican people again for any kind of survival by importing something that is naturally grown in Jamaica. You want to import that into the country. How the hell we know what we're getting? You know, any other country, when they do any kind of planting of any kind, it's filled with all kinds of chemicals. They claim to keep, the product safe and free from all kind of insects and vermin and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that issue in Jamaica.
Nope.
Look how long Rastaman grow ganja in up a hilltop.
No, go.
And the government send police and soldier they go chop down and clean out and clear out and burn them farm.
Yes, man. Eradicate it big time, man.
Big time. And now it wasn't a good look on Jamaica for them to be growing ganja in Jamaica. But now you're importing it from another country? Why not give the Jamaican farmers, the Rastaman or whoever, anybody who want to have land and space to grow it, why not give them the contract or the permit or whatever the hell it is that they need to get to become the farmers of this particular product, so you can export it and bring money into the country.
Jamaica not stand a chance. No way, Debbie. They not stand a chance. No
There
way.
is just it.
Everything.
You know, they sell out every freaking thing that have to do with money coming into the country. They sell it out because they're busy filling up their pockets. And I honestly and truly believe, say, this government, the JLP government, currently in administration, is, like you said, green means go. Just get rid of everything. Go, go, go.
So, look at it, man.
Honestly and truly believe.
Let me never mash up the country, man. You can't see. Then I could have. Come on, man. This don't make no sense. And the people them dead. All right, look. Look at Debbie. Him get them push back the election for 1 more year. So you can imagine what them get ready to do within this 1 year time. That's what I said. That's what me say. Mark Gordon should have gathered the crowd. They shouldn't fly, you know.
Long time.
They should fly, gather the crowd and even up on road and pick it. This, you know, because the man have 1 more year enough. Can you imagine me say Jamaica people? Jamaica people, it will come. You tell them already, you know, Debbie.
Mark Golden is sitting on his hands. I'm sorry. He is no kind of opposition leader, man. Jesus have mercy. Look when Conjure was opposition leader. Look how he go out there and beat Portia. Beat the PNP. And everything that man said in his campaign speech and promise that to get the people to vote for him, so he can come in and change and make a difference and make things better for Jamaica. He has done the same exact thing that he accused the previous administration of.
And worse.
And lie and lie and lie, and everything is worse. Look how crime rampant. The whole island is a flipping river of blood.
Sad,
this man had in his campaign speech talk about, in his first 100 days, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, he's going to do the third. He's going to make sure that there is a set election date, come rain, shine, whatever. He is going to make sure that everybody can build their own house. He can make sure that everybody can sleep with their windows and doors open and don't have to worry about crime, because he's going to fix crime and everybody's going to be... Really, sir? So everything that you have promised, nothing has come to fruition, and things have gotten 10 times worse than when you first came in office. 10 times worse.
10 times worse. 10 times worse.
In my own heart, I believe this man is pushing Jamaicans out of the country, bringing in more Chinese, because he is practicing, number one, his dictatorship.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants all of the Jamaicans, the free-thinking, level-headed, smart, woke, if you will, people, to be gone and moved out the way, so he can bring in more Chinese, more Chinese, more Chinese. Next thing you know, there's not one natural-born Jamaican left on the island, and it's all Chinese, and it is now a Chinese colony.
But I don't see what else are going on in the country, because there's a pressure the people. See the JUTC bus fare going to raise. Taxi fare going to raise.
How are you going to have?
People, me don't know how to survive. Me don't know how to do it, and they don't give a damn about the people then.
I don't either.
They don't give a damn about the people then.
For income, $9,500 a week for income for unemployment. How much money that in US dollars? God knows. How much money is that? You can't even pay light bill out of that the next string.
Don't give a damn about the people. The people. The poor, struggling people. The people.
My God.
The people. And someone who come tell me say the best PM ever. Don't come on my page with that. Find another page and go to. Don't come on my page with that.
Best days.
Find another corner and go to. Boy, the best PM and best this. On a mad.
Listen.
At this point, on the love politics. A man on the love over the country. Think about the country and the future. Who never see the prime minister coming at talk about saying import no weed but find a women. A food. Jamaica need food and jobs and all these things. Is this food?
Won't even.
How is this going to help with? Is this food? How are you going to help the country move forward?
won't even encourage people to farm. You know how much people don't they have a little sweet piece of land where them house upon? They can farm, they can grow sweet potato, yellow yam, banana, plantain, anything.
Continue to talk, let me soon come. Go on talk.
And he won't even encourage the people to help themselves. Raise chickens. They blocked chicken feed from coming into the country the other day because they don't want the people to have their chicken farm to raise chicken because they want to import. Whichever MP, member of parliament in there, want to import chicken, they block the feed for chickens to come into the country. So the regular Joe Schmo or the regular Jane down there who is growing chickens to feed and survive on can't get it. So the chicken them dead out. So of course now they're
deliberate
with importing the chicken.
That was deliberate, Debbie, if you should ask me. That's deliberate.
Absolutely was. It absolutely was. No two ways about it. Because some MP can get to import then chicken because now chicken dead out of Jamaica. Nobody have chicken for raise and no chicken for sell. So them have gateway right there to open to come in and bring chicken in. Rice. How in the hell? And oh my God, miss, every time I hear see some of these things, I get so annoyed and upset and aggravated. Where is the love for the country? Where is the love for the people that put them in office? Where is the love? Where is the appreciation to show them you appreciate them for voting for you to bring you into office? Where is it?
Not for the people, man. I peer pressure. See me.
It is absolutely madness.
See me a tough time attack say $10 billion with a B was spent on the refurbishing of the Cornwall Regional Hospital. Did you know?
Where?
You know about over 6 years ago, people. Cornwall Regional Hospital and the refurbishing. I think it's about that time. It costs people, I know it can't done. Over $10 billion gone already and it's not done yet.
Yes, $10
billion people.
The person who they got or the company that they contracted to refurbish Cornwall Regional has no clue or idea how to build or renovate a medical facility.
A cronies, man.
They give them the contract because of their friend and them have a company.
Yes.
And the money gone and nothing has been done. Cornwall
$10
Regional
billion.
Done.
This is the investigation. Where the money go? $10 billion and I know the hospital not done. You want them to say that's it? Tough to come talk like that's it. Well, we're gonna do this and that. Well, we're gonna do that. We're gonna spend some more money and fix it up. We want investigation. How is it $10 billion spent at the hospital? And I know we're not done it. People, we're constantly having these money missing. $400 million missing out of Tufton office. Right? $400 million missing out of Tufton office. And I know we don't have the investigation. No investigation.
We don't have any investigation.
No investigation.
Any missing money anywhere. No investigation. Because the people in charge are the one that must siphon it off. Put in a them pocket in a them offshore account.
Some people come tell me.
They're not doing any investigation.
Come tell me. One sell off. Say Lisa Anna come out there for a ball. I tell the man say Jamaica can't do it. Them say Jamaica can't do it. She have to tell them Jamaica build high rise and building in Jamaica. Jamaica, you saw them disrespect with them and underestimate Jamaicans.
They are so disrespectful to women, it's unbelievable.
Bad.
Really and truly arguing the woman down, say it can't be done. What do you mean it can't be done? It can be done. Jamaicans can do it. We have people in Jamaica that have financial backing and financial support that can do it. But you see, him don't want her to advocate for the Jamaican people so that they can get a leg up and have a say-so in the building up of Jamaica. They want to bring in foreign investors, and in the process of bringing in the foreign investors, them set up them derricks so they can say, well, this is how much it's gonna cost, and this is how much you're gonna have to pay me to get this contract. That's all it is, you know. That's all it is. They want money in them pocket, and if them support Jamaicans and Jamaican businesses, them now go get the money in their pocket, because if money is being siphoned off, the Jamaicans gonna say, wait, hold on a minute. How come so and so, and why come so and so?
You say, no, man.
If they are the ones that are investing and operating and doing and building, the foreigners that they are getting contracts for and giving tax breaks to, it's all a payoff system.
It's any day.
It's all where you come, you want the contract, you can get the contract, but you have to pay this much to get the contract.
My God.
That's it.
My God.
Payola.
Debbie.
You want the contract, you have to pay this much to get the contract. And this is how much the contract is going to be. That's it. No regard for Jamaicans or for Jamaica or the Jamaican citizens.
Well, look here. After this weed stuff, yeah, Jamaicans supposed to see where the country are going. And a food in Jamaica. And a food them are not them are try bring come a weed. It a benefit somebody. Somebody will get benefit from it. Somebody.
And it's not the Jamaican citizens.
No, come here, I wonder. You know me, I wonder.
Joe Schmo or the regular
you know me, I wonder. Because we as Jamaican people don't want that, because Jamaicans have the best. So me, I wonder if it's a new transshipment hub. Me, I wonder if I eat them, I try creating them. Is this a new transshipment hub to get Canada weed in America? Kind of make no sense to none of we. We are trying to put sense on it. Is it the new transshipment hub to go America? Because
or not, it not. I said whether it is the new transshipment hub or not to get weed from Canada to America, it not supposed to happen.
All of it is bad.
Any weed going anywhere, the weed supposed to be leaving. The legalized process should be weed growers, weed farmers in Jamaica grow the weed and export it. That's how it should be.
And pressure the people. It's a pressure the people. Jesus Christ, God. There's a pressure the people. There's non-stop pressure. And the man know him pressure the people. And the people my ball. And the man, before him he's up and told them something, and non-stop tighten up, raise this. Jesus, man.
Listen.
Jamaica.
Look at the banana industry. Look at the banana industry. That has died out, and no banana exporting from Jamaica go nowhere. They might import banana from Honduras, Brazil, Mexico, all of them that are coming to the country. All of that from banana from that country. And banana is like second nature to Jamaica. Yam, coconut, sweet potato, all of that is second nature to Jamaica. And all of those industries have pretty much dried up except the yam. And then importing it to Jamaica. Instead of encouraging the farmers to say, listen, you had a catastrophe with the banana a while back, but we got money from this source to help, and we're gonna bring in, get you more new plants, till the soil, treat the soil, whatever the heck it is, and we're gonna get back on track.
Let me tell you something, David.
Get the small farmer on back on track.
Let me tell you something. Andrew, I push the Jamaican people then. Like somebody I saw, when him go tear down the house, he might try to push the Jamaican people back then. He might try to start a civil war in Jamaica. Andrew Honest is trying to start a civil unrest in my country at this point.
Listen,
look at it, people.
Remember,
look at it.
When he come with the big photos, pictures, and videos of the purchase of the Bushmasters, everybody look like say, what Jamaica need these for? Now we're seeing the reason for it, because in pushing people into civil war, and that's where those are gonna come in. That's where the Bushmasters are gonna come in handy to use against his own citizens.
That things don't make no sense, Debbie. You know the things don't make no sense. Think this I want that things don't make no sense to the people. That's it tightening up. And you talk about from the most corrupt man. The man where do it, though, declare him asset, you know. He no sign a code of conduct, you know. He just take out the money out of SSL when it fail, you know. We just get the integrity commission from this man and Ministry of Education, him and do whatever skullduggery, you know. So this is a type of man, you know. And they get another year push for the election, to get another year like complete and to do some more things to the Jamaica people. That's why me mad at the PNP, you know, because them doing say we could start a little protest. 2 little people come out, come pick it at least, do something with the people know so them rights and constitutional rights been trampled on. This man get another year for be cruel to the Jamaican people again.
If the PNP, the opposition, was strong or halfway as strong as when Andrew was opposition, half of this stuff wouldn't go on. Because protests, they should organize, Mark Golden and the rest of the PNP should organize protests in every parish in Jamaica. And ball out and say, no, this cannot happen. Let's show the people, say, look, if he do this, this is what's going to happen to you. If he do that, this is what's going to happen to you.
That me I say no.
And nothing good is coming out of anything Andrew Holness does.
Nothing.
If he open his mouth and put his finger on something, it's going to go bad for Jamaican people. And I don't understand how all these loyal greenies, I call them these greenies, these loyalist greenies, are so wrapped up in this man.
Them a traitor to the country. Them a traitor at this point.
And not
at this point,
about hell.
If this point in our check, you are a traitor to Jamaica. If you still wrap yourself around this man, at this point, you are nothing but a traitor to yourself, your family, your country, a man you love, not the country. How could you see this and think it's okay? What do you have to say about the man that sell off, that bring weed come to Jamaica? Just do the things we do. How you think about this? Look on the man in office. You have not declared your asset. You have not signed a code of conduct. You take out your money out of SSL, sound like an insider trading to me. We just get the integrity dirty report with one line of millions of dollars that you point in your direction. Millions of taxpayers' dollars. Now we are hearing about some other stuff at the Ministry of Education where somebody went overseas and leave and they were work overseas, but they were on sick leave, but they were overseas. But they make it in the paper. Look here, let me tell you something. Wrong is wrong, and if you're wrong, you're supposed to be dealt with. That is nothing. That is not when it's supposed to make news. Then if you deal with Royal Reed, what happened to Miss McLean? $124 million. Minister of Education, you know. Everybody come there, you know, and that them doing, you know, Andrew Holness, we read the integrity report the other day, you know, Andrew Holness was there. What was he was doing there? What the integrity commission said Andrew Holness was doing? And they said they have enough evidence to charge him. But they never charge him. And this is the man we have in the office. You see, Mark Golden, let me tell you something, Debbie. Mark Golden shouldn't even go sit down in a parliament with that man here. And his whole out, Mark Golden quail up too quick. I tell you, Mark Golden, Mr. Andrew Holness refused to sit down. Mr. Andrew Holness refused to sit down in a parliament with a PNP. Over less.
Andrew Holness not signing no code of conduct because he know he's corrupt up to his freaking eyeballs, up to the top of his head. Him not signing no code of conduct.
This is the man we have in the office.
That would hold.
And this is the prime minister we have
him accountable.
No code of conduct. You don't declare no asset. You just get caught up in an integrity commission, and that before you become prime minister. You never have this amount of power now, you know. So I wonder if they do some research, dig up on, you know, what kind of skullduggery as a prime minister with all this power you're in right now. If you do all of this when you're Minister of Education, what is going on now?
Let me tell you something. Let me go back to Andrew Holness not signing no code of conduct because that would hold him accountable for all his corruption and his thievery. Him not declaring his assets because that is attached to the code of conduct. So if him sign the code of conduct, that means him have to declare him assets and he has to be truthful about it. And him can't come up with a plausible answer to his assets versus his income. His income does not match the amount of assets he has. So I'm not going to declare that. And it hence the reason I'm not signing the code of conduct, because him knows him damn thief and corrupt, and one is an integral part of the other.
Somebody forget
Him
another
sign the
year.
code of
And man, look
conduct,
at
he is
this.
going to be held accountable.
Forget another year.
It
Push
has
back election. Push back election. 4 times.
all that.
4
All
times.
that.
And the PNP,
All
on the
these
sit down, that's
people,
what I say.
all these
And on the sit down there as PNP. And so me get some of the council, them group up some people and go pick it. And push back. Queer up. Push back election so Andrew Onis can get to carry out him agenda for 1 another year. And then people, them, look, minions them in there, you should get rid of the councillor them from now. That let me say, councillors are there right now, naming food when nobody no vote for you now. Maybe those councillors, if the election had run, then they'll probably get vote out. So they just sit down in some spot now, you know, like somebody vote for them, you know. They just sit down in there, some councillor will probably have vote out, you know. They just sit down in there right now, like say, somebody vote for them. And the PNP does. That's why
exactly. Their time is up. They're supposed to either somebody have the election where the voters vote, the citizens vote for them back into office, or vote them out. Their time is up. Their time has been up. Why is, and you know, again, all of this, Andrew Holness and his corrupted, crooked self, he's pushing back the election because he knows that people are starting to open their eyes and start to think and realize, wait a minute, hold on a second, this not right. I'm suffering because of this man. No, he got to go. And he know that people are opening their eyes and realizing, say, he got to go, and then go and vote his backside out. Hence the reason for him pushing back the election for the 4th time. All because of he realized his popularity is waning. His popularity has dropped drastically. There is a 97% disapproval rate of him, if I remember the figures correctly. That many people are realizing, nope, he's not good for me, he's not good for the country. And he's realizing that, and hence another reason why he's pushing back the election. He want another year or another, amount of time.
Mark Golden should
try to work his magic.
Hold on.
And Mark Golden should be out there blasting him out the water.
Just sit down there for another year again, Mark Golden. You just sit down and swallow this. Rally the crowd, the people. Make nice. Just sit down. Okay, if say another year. No. Not another year of this nonsense. Not another year. The PNP, they say, if it was Andrew Onis in opposition, the PNP couldn't pull this panel. When Andrew Onis was in opposition, he was loud. He not get with nothing. He might have beat stuff where I work good. Andrew all beat stuff where that is working good. When Andrew was in opposition, he was not lazy. He was not lazy in opposition. Peer chattings. Look here now. So many tools Andrew Onis give Mark for beating with, and Mark not take the two of them. So many tools. You know what? I tell the people.
Mark Golden need to rise up the people and show them, say, look at all that Andrew has done. First of all, use his damn campaign speech to beat his ass, because everything he was against when PNP was in power and he was running, he was against everything and telling the people, say, you need to do this, and when government don't do right by you, you need to do that, and you need to stand up and you need to shout, and everybody need to raise their voice and talk against the government, and they're not doing this, and we're going to do that. Every Christ Almighty thing that Andrew was against when he was running for prime minister, he is doing the same thing and worse. And listen, people forget.
Mark Shirley with a bullhorn.
I don't understand. How do you forget all those things?
Mark Shirley with a bullhorn. You know, make a prime minister twist your arm 4 times. 4 them have money I spend everywhere. I might just whisper in the ears and twist your arm 4 times. No election comes so look a nasty lie, because Andrew want more time to mash up Jamaica. more time to sell out Jamaica.
Mark don't want it bad
What
enough.
Mark I do?
Mark don't want it bad enough.
He don't want it bad enough. A joke thing, this man. That's what I'm telling you. So I said, well, Mark is a quiet man, and Mark not talk a lot. Me say, oh, you're gonna sit down and make this a man a 4-time people election, you know. You have some council, like 4 times the council and they get vote out, you know. Council in the world that get vote out, you know. 4 times, you know. And the 4 times these councillors sit down in a job where nobody no vote them in the people.
90% of them don't qualify for, are them damn crooked and just evil.
Maybe I find me mad more than Mark Golden. Me mad. Because as a leader, you should go there, rile up the people, get a bullhorn, go somewhere, rile up the people and let them know them constitutional rights. Let them know what is going on. Educate the people, because most Jamaican people, a lot of people in Jamaica have no education. And if they even have education, they don't know about the political process even. So a theme job, a mark job to educate the people them. Politicians don't educate Jamaican people. They won't go on if they vote for them. They don't. Politicians in Jamaica do not educate the people. They won't go beg them. They won't go hustle them, come vote for them. We're trying to educate the people. You tell them about the constitutional rights. You don't tell them about the constitutional rights. You don't tell them about patriotism. You don't hear the politicians talk about the flag. You don't hear them talk about the Pledge of Allegiance. You don't hear them talk about the national anthem. Our Jamaican politicians don't do that. They don't talk about the flag. They don't talk about the Pledge of Allegiance. They don't talk about the national anthem. They don't teach patriotism. You know mean that's not the mission them depend. They come in the office and mission that they full them damn pockets. Not to heal the country, look at the hospital.
Take money from the poor people, go invest in a different country, become citizens of that country because of their amount of investment they have in it. Oh, I'm sure, I am almost 100% sure that Andrew Holness is a citizen of St. Lucia because of the amount of money he invests in the country. There are so many countries out there that depending on the amount of money you invest in, you automatically become a citizen. And him invest in them and working his way to come out of office now and go about in business, fly off into the sunset to his new country where he is now a citizen and leave the crater that will now be Jamaica. Because for him, pocket full. And him Chinese counterparts will take over. I'm seeing it as plain as day. Why you think him postpone the elections for yet another year?
We didn't get him agenda, man. Agenda.
Him work not finish.
Our party work not done, man. Work not done, man.
No, him work not finish.
Me say, is it Jamaica
take
people?
About a year. It take about a year for him work to finish. So him can shore up all of his and tie up all his loose ends and fly off into the sunset of which is St. Lucia.
Man, I mean the country no good.
In a big freaking hole.
Me say me don't know what Jamaica do that, brother. Me don't know what Jamaica do, me no. Me say me don't know what the people of Jamaica do. Andrew Holness more than love him. Them love him more than themselves. Me don't know what the people of Jamaica do. Andrew Holness more than love this brother here. Them love him, them love him, them love him. Them call him our bro God. Them love him more than them own self. And look, you know, stop slap them, you know, stop beat them, you know, stop kick them. Eh? Look at police.
Oh, hog is more like it.
Police are take taxi. Go work my people. Police.
Can you imagine?
Taxi. Police. Police are take taxi by emergency calls. Police.
Can you imagine? Just give it a thought. Just give it a thought. In America, I don't care how rural the area is, and them have a police department. Can you imagine? Police don't have no car, no vehicle, and them go down the road, go take one little old man in old truck because something happened down the road. Somebody shoot somebody, or somebody hurt somebody, or somebody got hurt, and because they don't have no police car, them have to go down the road, go borrow Mass John truck for run, go down the street to go see what happened.
Police have that.
Can you freaking imagine that shit?
But hold on, better than that. May I read that?
And they have $92 billion left in their budget to spend, and them can't spend it and buy two or three new cars for each police department.
That's what I wonder, Debbie.
$92 billion, you know.
But up to a couple months ago, Debbie.
92 billion.
Debbie, but up to a couple months ago, them out of that $92 billion, them spend less than quarter. And a hungry Minister of National Security. They spend less than quarter when they know say this month, March, they might lose the money because the money don't roll over. So me I want...
Well, makes you wonder, was there any money to begin with?
They spend
a little bit of money and they had 92 billion. They only spent what? 17?
70%, 15.6 billion.
15.5 million
out of 92.
15.5 billion.
Out of 92 billion.
Out of 92 billion. But of what was left, they owe police overtime for how much year now? 14?
Yeah.
Police can't get no uniform. Police can't get no vehicle with computer in it.
No stationary.
Can't get no body cam.
No stationary.
With database.
No car. They don't care.
But remember too, you know, there was a contract for police cars and how many millions of dollars were spent to get used cars for police.
When Montague...
The money pay, but no car show up. What the hell?
And that was under Montague. It was under Antoine's administration when Montague was the Minister of National Security. That money gone in the wind. No investigation.
No investigation.
No investigation. What investigation there? You will go again.
But if they
millions.
If them had 92 billion, right? And them only spend what?
15 billion.
What? 17. All right, so give them
17.5%.
Right?
All right.
They've spent 17.5 billion.
15.5 enough. 15.5. 17%.
70.
17%, 15.5 billion.
Oh, it's 17% that they spend. Okay, all right then, fine. So they spend call it 15.5 billion, right? Where is the other almost $77 billion? Where is that? Why was that money not used to pay the police them back pay, give them a pay raise, give them money, a uniform allowance, give them new cars with radios and computers? Why not upgrade their system in the police station where them have computers instead of some big rotted book where them are writing with pencil? Give them computers, give them a database. Why not purchase body cams? But why not purchase walkie-talkies? Why not purchase the database to support the body cams and the computer database for all the information? Why?
But look here.
Why? Where is all of that? Where is all of that money? Why wasn't that money spent on all of that stuff that is desperately needed?
The answer when we come up with is that if you want to mash up a country, why would you give your security forces the stuff that to stop the crime? If you want crime to continue, why would you give the security forces the tools? If you want crime to continue, why would people? If it's sure that they want crime to continue, because up to a couple of months ago, them have more than 3/4 of that money that them allocate for the Ministry of National Security. Up to a couple of months ago, up to 3/4, so they not spend them, they defund the police, because my thing is, Debbie, they want Jamaica to mash up more blood on the road, destabilize my country, we get free and run out, Debbie. That's why I'm telling you, and that's why the police have them in a court today. Or which look at in a country we have so much crime. The police have the government in a court for pay. That means the police never fight no crime. You know, be mad at your boss and come give 100% at the job.
If you're in a job for 15, 20 years and you are still making what you was making when you first go in, how is that an incentive for you to be running towards a bullet? How is that an incentive for you to be running to an accident?
I say I mash up Jamaica this summer. You must say a planting. As some feel a planting. Don't give the security forces the tool.
Design. We all know that.
Look at the big gun where the gunman them have.
By design.
Look at the gun where them youth have. Look at the gun that just look at the type of weapon them youth have. Yesterday them go rob a Chinese, $10 million Jamaica, you know. They follow the Chinese go in, gunman, dress up like police. Yesterday they go rob one Chinese man. Take a 10 million off of him. Going behind him, like going to an apartment complex, gated community, and them going right off of him, like them a police. Something, and rob him. Go on road with him and take and let him go on road. Yes, people, $10 million from Chinese get robbed, but they never kill him. Because you see how weird. So let me tell you, again, I'll give you another instance how me know say this man come from mash up Jamaica. You don't have war with police and a hold police and I'll give them a tool if you want to fight crime. So what they do just let go the criminal upon us, people. Because up to 2 months ago, people, them have 3/4 of the money that was allocated for the Ministry of National Security. Make the police take taxi when gonna kill we. So tell me say that a planting to mash up Jamaica, make gun mash you up. Hold on there.
In this day and age.
Education, Debbie. Hold on there. Me go to education now. Look what them did with education. Plan for mash up the country. The first thing what this government do, because me watch the interview, me hear the teacher federation, the teacher union guy, president of the Jamaica Teachers Association. I talk to Favour in a parliament. I tell Favour say the teacher they need more attention to the teacher because when they come up with this new law, if they come up with this new law, they might lose teachers. In one Flavor, I watch it, people. I play it on my stuff. I do video on it. In one Flavor, I say, if this new law come into play, you're going to mash up the teachers. You're going to run them away. Flavor, run them away. Sir, that is what they want the news to get.
Don't talk like that. We don't want that to come out in the public because the public will think badly about us if that come out. Excuse me?
All right.
Woman.
Yeah, listen.
First of all, she ain't got no damn business being no minister of education.
So when this happened, people, and that's how they start mash up. You must say them come to mash up the country, people. People, me are telling you, people, them are thinking, people, Andrew Onis, me don't know what Jamaica do him, but Andrew Onis' job is to mash up Jamaica. Me not ask a question. People are the cope with people. It's my opinion. So, if community teacher, them not promise them arrest. If you come out of school without credential, you have to, if like teacher left from high school, they can't teach in a class no more. You have to go to teacher's college and come back with a credential.
Right.
If them catch you out of high school and teaching in the class, like we know Jamaican youths go to high school and then bright enough so them can always come back to school and teach. This is where Jamaicans have come from. Many teachers start like that in Jamaica. I know many people in Jamaica start like that.
Yes.
You understand me? Many people in Jamaica started like that. And you want to tell me, say, they might threaten the teacher with arrest 6 months in a prison or $500,000 if them catch you come out of high school or in a school and teach. The next thing we see them go against is tutors. Remember in the Big C, couple of homes, open them homes up, people when school closed down. You have some makeshift schools. Loving hard people in Jamaica turn them home into schools. Teach youth them in Jamaica in a Big C. So now, this new thing with them are coupled, Andrew Onis are coupled now. You as a tutor can't do that. You have to have some certificate and some license. Look again, you know, people. So guess what they do? The first thing they do is go for a brain. The brain. So what they do is run away these teachers. Teacher run down for them scatter. Gone out of foreign, so teacher short. The ones them that are left there, Debbie. Guess what them do the teacher? Because they're not done with them yet, you know. They make them go for months without paying the teacher them. Right now, the teacher them in a contract with the government. Right now, teacher them now bow. Right now, the teacher them in a serious contract with the government for money. The ones them who decide to them now left, them are destroy the country. People, me not say no way out. See, security forces, them come mash it up. Police have a court. The education, them mash it up. Drop a hammer upon them. You have to have a credential to go teach in a school. They lock you up. Which other prime minister ever here promise educators with arrest?
I'm going to let you on something I know firsthand here in good old US of A. You come in to the school district to work as a teacher. They hire you as a teacher. You have your degree, your bachelor's degree. They hire you as a teacher. They give you a certain amount of time to pass the test to get your teaching certification. If you take the test and you try and you still don't pass, within that, I think it's 120 days that they give you after they hire you. If you still don't pass the test, They're not kicking you out and charging you for teaching without a license. What they will do is put you in a long-term substitute position to give you more time to go study and take the test till you pass it. Then put you in they're not kicking you out. You're not leaving unless you want to leave. They will put you in a different position, so you can still earn a living while trying to study to pass your test and while still helping students.
Let me ask you a question.
They're not giving you they are not putting you under either you get your certification or you're going to jail for teaching without a license.
Mm-hmm.
What?
No, man. No, man.
When students come first,
Yeah, man.
education come first.
Yeah, man. After teacher arrest, man. Andrew Honest, man. After teacher arrest, man. Andrew Honest administration people. Think about that.
Oh, my God.
Think about that. So, one next piece of story is down a Rocky, down a West, not West, St. Thomas. Now, I can understand, say, Marine police at St. Thomas now have no boat. Marine.
How in the hell?
Marine police does not have any boat in Jamaica in St. Thomas. Marine police, remember, you know, it's $92 billion up to a month ago, 2 months ago.
Exactly.
It's less than quarter them spend in the national security. Marine police at St. Thomas have no boats.
That is ridiculous.
They don't want them.
Part of your job is to be on a boat. You are on the water. Marine. Water police.
So what
water police, and part of your equipment and for you to do your job and complete your job is to have a boat. How the hell are you going to be a marine police and don't have a boat?
Yeah, man, marine police on the boat now.
How that work?
No, hold on, David. That not hard. Seem like a police never have a car if you go up an emergency, if you get a taxi. So it's easy to understand, say, them not care people and mash them and mash up Jamaica. But look here. Remember them tell us them have $92 billion for Ministry of National Security, and up till a couple of months ago, them don't even spend 3/4, not even 1/4 them spending up. People and them tell us them have $80 billion in a surplus tax revenue, what them never expect, you know. $80 billion. But police still take taxi. Marine police have no boat. So I wonder if I hold the police them back from patrol them water there. I want to go on.
You never know.
People, them a mash up the country, people. Me say me don't know what Jamaica do, Andrew Honest. I swear, because the things what the man do no make no sense. See the man gonna hate it now, and the man hell bent, you know. The man hell bent, you know. And Mark support him for that, you know. Support him for that.
What Haiti for? What was the purpose of that trip to Haiti? He could not possibly be trying to drum up support to say them going to send police and soldier go Haiti to go help fight for them civil war. Sir, rivers of blood is running in your country. You can't fix your crime problem. You can't do nothing to help fight crime and fix crime in your country. But you going to send your people to somebody else's country to go fix for them crime problem? Hello? Sweep around your own damn front door before you try to sweep around somebody else, sir. Mr. Conjure, sir.
Let me tell you something. A 2 instances happened lately, you know. The other day, them was taking out an ATM machine at Darlistan. That video went viral. 4 men. They were moving easy, slow, taking them own time, at their own pace. The man who owned that store, gas station, sent the pictures and videos to police, me I hear, and alert the police, saying that they were robbing his place. The police couldn't come out. No manpower. They never have enough men at the station, plus enough long gun. They never have enough gun to go out there. Come here, say man up the street and down the street, and the man will have broke the ATM machine in the middle. So you have man a guard them head back with long gun up so and down so. Police couldn't budge. The other day in St. Elizabeth, again, there was another story of some gunman that picture come on social media, them saying that in the market area.
Yes.
Long gun people like a military, them look like a military man or some police. Police were alerted again. Because people have phone now, you know. The police were alerted. The police couldn't come out. Him say, about a couple of them there, the station are him alone or they don't have the manpower. Plus the station only have one long gun.
One. Where them a criminal get them kind of kind of type of weapon.
And guess what kind of gun?
Getting it from?
And guess what kind of gun Jamaica police have now? One go pump it. Clack clam. Pow. Clack clam. Pow. Them a youth have sitting there go so. Rrrr. Them a youth have something that go so. Rrrr. Doesn't that shot fly out in a fraction of no time?
The criminal them have the military style Uzi.
Eh?
And the police have pie. The police them have pie. And the criminal them have Uzi.
Yo.
Where the hell the criminal them get them a type of weapon from? Them don't, especially the people, the age and group age of people who have it. The young people them have money to import them the kind of gun there. How the guns them coming in? Nobody not answering those kind of questions or investigating those things. Look for a win. Jamaican politicians were accused of importing guns into the country. Not one Rastafari politician come out and say, Pim, and say, even make it seem like it's a lie.
The British ambassador said that. The British ambassador, Jamaican police and politicians shipping guns.
Open their mouth and say, oh no, that's not right, that's not true. Then nobody not saying nothing, because if them come out and say a lie, them going to have to say a lie. And them you can't prove it because, hello?
Let me tell you something, man.
The youth, them at Jamaica with all them kind of high-powered rifles and ammunition to go with it. Them can't afford that. They can't afford to get, first of all, get them, much less bring them in. Because if you get them, how you going to bring them in? How them come in undetected and nobody no catch that?
Something all right, man. Me your police. There
has to be some high influential people behind this.
Me a police are say
making it just go so smooth.
Me a police are say them know say the prime minister in some things when right. Things just don't look right. And because the amount of things when own in asset, him job not give him that. And them knows that things are right. Police of Jamaica knows that things are right to the prime minister. Me and the police calling in a program. The police said the prime minister is above the law. And the police said, as a police officer, you can't go push out your head. A peer marker go joke you. He said, if you try, if you go investigate all the man like Andrew Onis and some politician, he said, a peer marker I go joke you. He said, who you go talk to? He said, the police said, knows Andrew Onis. No right. The police them knows that something right, people. Me hear him calling for the program. And the police said them knows that something not right. But them can't. They say, Andrew Onis is above the law. And that the police say. I know you may write them things all while and tell them, say, totally above the Jamaican law. The corruption is deep. Let me tell you that. And it's set up a certain way, people.
First and foremost, anyway, we have to get Andrew out of office. We have to get him anything green, like you say.
Anything green, man.
Mark Golden need to, somebody need to splash a little turpentine on the Mark Golden backside to make him get up and raise up the people.
Yeah, man, your job is to go talk to the people, man. Your job is to educate the people and make them know what is going on. Your constitutional rights for
it. If he wants to be prime minister, if he's interested in being prime minister of the country to make Jamaica better, he got to he has to light a fire, and him have to gather the people, all of the people them in PNP, and go parish to parish, have an all-island parish protest with PNP.
And Labour right too. Try win them along the way. Win Labour right along the way, because the Labour right them tired too. You know, me talk to them.
JLP constituency and bring out all of the badness that's been going on and show how it's affecting them. Talk to them. Flip. I bet you if you do that on a regular, he flip JLP to PNP and get them to vote for him. And get them to realize how bad of a state the country is in. But I'm sorry, he's too quiet for me.
Yeah.
He's a Mr. No-Show. He's a Mr. No-Show.
If you turn up the fire, man, turn up the fire more. Hold on, let me ask you a question. You think, say, when Andrew Owners are run for, as a, me hear somebody say, Mark, I work and we blind and all them things. Not go so, brother. Family, not go so. If I do him look at thing them, that not good enough. You need more. So if you are one of them who just mediocre because you love a man or a party and what he's doing is enough, that not good at this time. A different speed now with the pan. Them that the whole time thing, family. When you think a man come talk and that good enough because me a PNP and this. A PNP background me I come from, family. My whole family beat me when I go support Andrew Honest. And that's where me I come from. I want to come up from my farm and screw and my head different. So Mark Golden is not doing enough. Not doing enough. You know why I'm not doing enough? You know why I'm not doing enough? Because if it was Andrew Honest would have stopped murder him with the SSL scandal when taking money out of it. That's what Andrew Honest would have stopped doing. Andrew Honest would have stopped murdering with the Integrity Commission report the other day and the scandal when Andrew Honest was the Minister of Education. You think Andrew would have stopped beating with it?
Oh
Listen,
my God!
You think Andrew would have stopped beating with it?
Him till in tremble.
You think Andrew would have stopped beating with him as Andrew was the opposition? Oh, don't forget Andrew was the opposition. So when Mark have a guy with so much dirt upon him and Mark not, give him back the same medicine. When him have more dirt, Portia never do a fraction of the thing what it's a brother you do in the office, you know. And maybe not start beat Portia in the people. Go back, go look at the videos them. We don't need to go back 2015. Refer to some of those videos. Don't come on my page and tell me say Mark is doing enough. He's not. Because you love a man or you love a party, you know want me talk against a man. I want to talk about. Fireborn for anybody. That's how we roll. I want to do the man. We're tired of love man or just love party and we can't talk about him. He not do enough. Not do enough, family. Look what dirt Andrew Honest do. I'm not come out. How Mark gonna sit down make Andrew all off election 4 times for 1 more years. I know even get 1 crowd of people come pick it to that council. And that is good enough for you. But Jamaica broken. We know. And anybody want to fix it, Mark have the capacity to fix it. Mark is nobody's punk. Mark have the capacity to come out, come talk. Mark is not no small fries. What do you believe Mark is? Mark can come out there, come speak. Mark's a lawyer.
He can.
Him on a small fries. He can rally the crowd. He can go meet the crowd, get a goddamn bull on and say, guys, look, the election have been postponed for 4 times. And we're gonna have a march up to King's House here, and we're gonna make them get the message.
Listen, Mark can be as charismatic and as influential as Andrew was when he was running. Look how the few times that you see him go out there and bring his party with him and trying to drum up support. Look how the people come out.
Mark not afraid of Brogard family.
They need to get more people, go out.
Mark is not afraid of Brogard.
People.
Mark not afraid of Brogard people. Them are bridging. You know, I hear that long time.
Exactly.
The two of them know each other from long time. Make if you understand. Say two of them a long time I tell you them know each other for a long time.
And you hear him
Mark
say
not afraid of Brogard.
You hear him say my friend.
Mark not afraid of Andrew. I want to understand me. I friend them, they're not afraid of Andrew. I just soft him soft. If it's clan Andrew, the 2x4. I pay a feather him I use. No man. No man, if you don't want to lead, come out and let somebody else look at the who is a Rottweiler or a Pitbull to take over. Somebody like Andrew. Andrew was a Rottweiler. Andrew was a Pitbull as an opposition. You know what Rottweiler make one Andrew was a Rottweiler. Chihuahua. Andrew was a Chihuahua. What is the opposition? Chihuahua make a lot of noise.
A Rottweiler and a Pitbull, my dear. A Rottweiler and a Pitbull, but people train with raw meat.
Chihuahua, me talk about a little dog, I love make nice man. Look at Uncle Grabber. That was Andrew Honest. You look at Uncle Grabber. That was Andrew Honest. He chat about everything. Everything. So the PNP can't let him go. Because the man have so much dirt on him. And if he say him and alright. What if stop Andrew Honest from cancel election for 5 times?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And 4 times now, you know? What is out there to stop Andrew from doing it? Remember, you know, he did 1 time on the roll over upon the back. 2 times, not a word on the say. 3 times on the roll over. The people don't know, you know. You know, alert the people and say, people, look here. 4 times. I know, alert the people and get a bull on and it's some little picketing. Come on, man.
Oh, they start making.
Come on, man.
Just play the part of his campaign speech was say, within his first 100 days, him going to make sure that there is a set election date. Every 4 years on this particular day, election going to run. Just that part of the campaign speech them to play and let them realize, say, he has not set one yet. He has not set a permanent election date yet. And he has postponed 4 times in a row election because he realized he's not popular and he may lose.
And he knows him can't get out, he can't do it.
Bring that to the people.
Listen, him couldn't do that to that Lisa Anna. He couldn't do that to that Damian Crawford. I swear, him could have played that to that Lisa Anna or a Damian Crawford. Them they are Chihuahua. Them they are Chihuahua. Them they are Chihuahua. And them they sit down on the politics. Not afraid to talk and approach and address. You just sit down, so 1 time you cancel election, you're okay. 2 times, you're okay. And now 4 times, what is there to stop the man from doing it for 5 times? Come on, Golden and push back, you know. Me see, you know the thing that bothered me with Mark Golden? The other day, you know, when Integrity Commission come in with the dirt for Andrew Honest. Mark Golden said my way upon the Director of Corruption Prosecutor report. And when it come out, Mark Golden said, okay, the report come out, so all right. So hold on there. What of the dirt the man did commit in an office?
Thank you.
When the report said, though there are enough evidence to charge him with, them still not charge. What happened to that part there? So why Mark Golden never at least sit out a little bit and be a little more rougher? Me I wonder why Mark Golden so soft. And when, I think it was Issa built 4 shops in our market at Jamaica for PNP and Labour Right in a constituency. All they did, I built 4 shops. He never benefit out of it or nothing at all. And them come up on him and say that is corruption. That is corruption, you know. You hear me? That was them type of corruption. Andrew Ones, remember people, I say Andrew Ones find fault of everything. Issa built 10 house, shops for people in the market. Andrew Ones, the Chihuahua he was. Never make that slide. Andrew Ones was a Chihuahua, a pit bull, everything, people. Andrew Ones said, nah, sit down in a parliament with the man. He have to leave. The man have to step down. Andrew Ones said, him nah. People, look what the man doing, you know. He never give himself, can him bridging him contract, you know. Like what Andrew do as a minister of education, you know. Andrew said, him not sitting down with that man in office, and the man have to go. People him have to go. Andrew decided, said, nah, sit down with him in a parliament because of corruption and this and that and integrity and all this stuff. And look for Mark right now. And you want him to say, Mark just swallow him spit with this. Mark just swallow him spit with this like Andrew who never do no dirt. Andrew never do no dirt, and you use your beat him with it. No dirt never depend him. Even though he never get charged. He never do no dirt, not true. And them the thing them not like with Mark. Me not lie you.
Listen.
And them the thing not like with Mark. You not beat him.
Starting with the DPP, Andrew haul her back in the office when she get ready for retire. He haul her back in the office. And what she do come back for? They can cover up in dirt. In dirty deeds. And the man put gag order on integrity commission. How in the hell does that work? You have an integrity commission who is charged to oversee that government agencies and government officials are working for the people with high integrity and morals. And because them are going to come out and say, look here, and you not do what I'm supposed to do, you know, because them are do this, that, and the third. They lock them down to rat. They say, no, you can't. You can't tell the people them that. You can't tell the people them that because that means that them not going to vote for me.
Mr. Andrew, Mr. Mark,
excuse
to
me?
Mark and Andrew foot beating stick, man. You know, like I'm beating stick. Mark can't do that. Come Mark cannot fool, you know. The man is highly intelligent. Mark is more intelligent than Andrew, you know. Mark is more intelligent than Andrew, you know. He's more intelligent than Andrew, you know. I'm gonna sit down there. The man to sit down there and I beat him.
Enough, man. He don't want the job bad enough. He don't want it bad enough. If you don't want it that bad and you just did it, I want bench.
Mr. Andrew
And
forget some of my
give
own
the
medicine.
position
Andrew
to
needs some of my
somebody
own medicine
else.
because they make the man have to step down because the man does make 10 shop, give the people them in the market. And Andrew said, nah, sit down in parliament with them. But look on the integrity commissioner, long report of corruption, and Mark Golding don't even play hard end. Mark Golding don't even play hard to get. He don't even play hard to get for 5 minutes. He don't play hard to get, brother. Mark Golding never play hard to get. He just go along with it. Okay, come on, okay. Like, nothing happen.
No, man. Mark are going like soft soap. I'm sorry. No, him need to start get a backbone.
Hey,
Yeah,
Bill
like
Rock, me black you, brother. If you come yourself a conversation, Bill Jamrock. Have a conversation, but don't come on my page, come tell me what to do. Me black you. A man you inner, you love Mark Golding. You're there with him. Me no inner no man, no party over Jamaica. So if that's what you're on my page for, and you want to take me on in a negative way, if you have reason, make a reason in the community. Don't come out with that, come me black you. You come to have a conversation, you come to cuss out and make me black you. And that you come for. I don't like black people. Make a reason. But don't address me a certain way, man, for man. Because you're strong for Mark Golding. Just, I want to know, man. Lego man. Sure. Country we are talking about, you know. You're up here for Mark Golding, brother. You there with him? A man you come for quarrel, brother. A country we are talking about, you know. So whether be Andrew Honest, Mark Golding, UIC president, them no miss me 2x4. So make a reason about them moving forward our country and stop come take off a Mark Gold like you am there, you am live, or you am woman. And I come disrespect man.
We over here is not dealing with no man and no party and no color. This is all about country. This is all about Jamaica and Jamaicans.
That's what we are talking about up here, sir. Stop come talk about Mark Gold like Mark Gold and a baby. Stop like pet up no politician from my page. This page, me no pet up politician. Because the both of them get where we reach. Corruption attacked us first. Now we a few times to attack corruption. And corruption attack we first, you know. Skullduggery and dirt attack we first. We are going good as Jamaicans, and all we know, corruption just smash down the country. Because look where the country I come from. We have our own dairy industry. We used to have dairy cow truck and pick up milk from all about in Jamaica. Dairy industry. We coffee industry. We cocoa industry. Banana industry, sugar industry. Name all the industry in Jamaica not dead no more. What you really saying not dead no more? PNP and JLP, mismanagement, corruption, skullduggery, corruption, we lose money. Look at all the people me used to have Jackie factory in Jamaica where I make Jackie underwear. In Jamaica, what happened to them factory the people? One by one, and then just PNP alone do it. And then just labor right alone, people. Two of them. Drag the country. When one done beat with the next one, come in and come beat with again. So don't come over on my page, come take off. None of them, my friend. None of them.
No, sir.
None of them. No pet up none on my page. Nobody. The only man never come in here to the UIC president. Only man never get a chance is the UIC president, Joseph Patterson. And you know somebody beat him before? Yes, they beat him several times on this page. And Joseph Patterson never get a chance yet, never sit down in the office yet, never rob a dollar for the government. And I beat him also. I fear this may I deal with over here, so. I could stay up. Fear. Fear. If it's not fear, we don't unite. You know what I'm saying? So any politician get beaten up here, so. We're not talking about no politician. None. None. That's our problem, man. I could take up in Jamaica now, man. Make we take over Jamaica once, my people. Please. Please, my people. Make we do it on behalf of our grandkids.
The argument about the upliftment and the enrichment of Jamaica, if you don't like the argument, take your thoughts and views and ideas somewhere else.
Make we live up the country.
Go spew your foolishness. Go on your own page. Go do that.
We love live up the country, people. Make we take over the country.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Over here on this family platform is all about Jamaica and Jamaicans.
Yeah, man. I mean, I like black people, you know.
Oh, Lord. Sometimes some of them make you wonder, say, Lord Jesus, you're part of my race? Wow.
Me not in no man and party. You see, someone we put man, that's why the country stays so. As bad as Andrew owners that sell out the weed, you find somebody that said, you know, somebody see somebody, I swear, I go up on one page and I see one comment or somebody I take up for the weed, you know. And the comment that they make, it was so stupid, kind of make no sense. It was the only comment me see I take up for the Canada bring weed in Jamaica because them a labor right. No say it's wrong, you know. But people, guess what happened? And not just labor right. Me see it happen here so too. Must I tell you, me see politics just the same. There are the people want to get rid of. Think about this. May I show you a simple example. In America, I see people want to get rid of Obamacare. And them never have nothing. The party where them support never have nothing to replace it with. People, let me tell you, man, I don't go to Jamaica, I don't feel too bad. But we have to change the mind.
Yeah.
No, but look.
I remember when the orange orangutan was in office and he wanted to do away with Obamacare because, first of all, the name of the legislature and the act is the Affordable Health Care Act. But because it was implemented during Obama's term, they call it Obamacare. Mr. Orange Orangutan come in and he wanted to change it. They want to get rid of it. They don't have nothing to replace it, but they claim said I'm going to have Trump care. Go into the damn hills and rural parts of the country with these unintelligent people and say, do you think you should get rid of Obamacare? The damn old great value saltines are so doggone prejudiced against the man. Yes, we got to get rid of it. Do you have health care now? Yes. What is it called? I don't know, but it's healthcare, and I get this, that, and the third under it, and this help me, and people, you do realize that it's the Affordable Health Care Act, which is Obamacare. Oh no, it's not Obamacare, and we need Trump care. Really?
And there was no Trump care. There was nothing to replace it with.
What is Trump care?
There was nothing. But people, you say this, it's politics, people. And politics, people cut off them nose to suit them face. People know that your party bad, you know. Because me have good friends, my people. I'm going to say this all the time in my videos. Me have good friends with me and can talk on all different type of subjects. We have a wonderful conversation. But you see, when you touch politics, especially when they're on another side, me good friend we got university start talk like a basic school them in a ton idiot over politics. Bring themselves in a pretzel, talk some stuff and make no sense for politics. People, we are Jamaican on this page here, people. I'm a student in your guys' class, you know, but not teaching no nonsense. Me not gonna take no stupid lesson from Uno. Teach me good. You understand me? Don't tell me say this one better, this one better. People listen to me. Both parties drag my ears so. And if we want Jamaica better, we not go pipe on one man on. One man. We have a pipe on two sides. The reason why we come up on Mark Golden is because UIC president can't do it. He not have the power and the effect like Mark Golden. The UIC president do not sit down in a parliament with them. And else we not come out and beat the UIC president more. You understand me? But he's not there, so who fitter? If you are looking at Andrew face and I'm giving back a piece of medicine. And no and Mark Golden need to go back, go look at Andrew. 2015. Video them when he might beat PNP. Andrew only say, raise the voice in concert. If the government not doing enough on crime. And to want to say, get off of your veranda and stand up against the government. Because if you do not do that, anything you get, you have to take. And to want to say, raise your voice in concert. And to want to say that. Me I tell you how the man was out there like a chihuahua. He never want to sit down in the office. He said, I want to sit down in the parliament where the man was make two shops, give people in the market. Because man dirty and this and that. And to want to refuse to sit down in the parliament with him. That's why me bend now, me see Mark Golden just go sit down in a parliament with a dirty man. Man, dirty. And you don't say nothing about that Mark Golden. Man, dirty. And you just run go sit down. You never take a week off, a week break from you just run go sit down. Okay. Well, since the commissioner said that, okay, that's it. Okay, sir, I may your friend. We'll go have beer royal. We'll go sip and eat and drink together. Nonsense! With a corrupt man. I make the same corrupt man get another year again, push back election. So let me ask again. What will happen when the year run out and the man say, boy, I'm more happy, postpone election again? What will stop him?
All right, exactly.
Can you put no resistance?
Doing it a fifth time and nobody say nothing? No, sir. Seriously.
Come on, man.
It's time for a revolution.
Give man one year to carry out him act. And hold on. The man want next year because my try to turn republic. So he want to be the first president of Jamaica. He want to be the first president of Jamaica, so we get another year, you know, maybe the paperwork might, the third republic people, and this man, backside,
that turn dictatorship to
me say a republic and to honest one turn, he push back election, people, who want bet? Who want bet? Who want bet by when all is done, and to honest a president of Jamaica, first president of republic. We don't have to bet people that broke that push. And Mark didn't like him to push him to feel that way. Because I mean, I could have won then Mark Golden. I could have won then. May not be easy for you, man, because it's not easy to get to vote. A long time politicians come tell us, we are going to fix the road and we are giving the water. We're tired of that. You want to tell me, say, by the election, by the election become Andrew Wilson the first president of the republic? Because you never push it in and say, boy, them finish the paperwork now and blah, blah, blah. So they push out the election, not because of money, people. Because Andrew Wilson want to stay there and be republic, and be president, and they have the whole team in there, whole, you know, whole council, and them in the sit down and when nobody no vote for.
This is crazy. Crazy. Mr. Andrew working after he's practicing his dictatorship so bad. And every step he take and every move he make towards that, we just sit down and take it. Starting with COVID.
Let me tell you something.
When COVID come in, the mask. He might find people for... First of all, every other country in the whole world, when COVID came in, and them said, turn on the yard, wear a mask. If they don't wear the mask, it's their business. If you get sick, you get sick. You go and suffer.
Hundreds of thousands of their masks in
No
Jamaica.
prime minister or no president finding people almost $1 million because they don't have the mask.
Yeah, man.
Or they didn't have a mask on.
Hundreds of
You know how
thousands
many
of dollars.
people I know, nurses, teachers, in of them left work, especially nurses, in a mask, whole day, 12, 14, 16-hour shift, left them work, I go home, and in a them car, and then pull them mask down from them nose and them mouth, in their car with the window up. Police pull them over, ready to take them go to jail because they don't have the mask up.
Mm-hmm.
Them in the mask are work in a hospital and clinic and medical facilities with 16, 18 hours, you know, some working 24-hour shift, and them get a chance to go home, go take a breather, and them going home in a them car with them window up, AC on, and then take down their mask.
People.
And police see them and pull them over, ready to send them go to jail
because
they didn't have the face covered up.
Me know someone there, so probably I say, Carlos, because so hard for Mark Golden. People, politicians been hard upon us, people. People think they're giving a break. Them a con man, them a liar, enough of them a thief. If it wasn't for goddamn money, when them a look for to go in there and get, enough of them wouldn't run the politics. Enough of them a lawyer, enough of them a businessman, enough of them a doctor, and make good money. When them a run down look a mediocre pay for. Come here. If they never make money out of politics.
A way where they can quadruple them money.
If man,
they go into politics.
Exactly. If you're a lawyer, doctor, businessman, we are going to politics, we're going to get a little pay for a year. You know what money they get? They don't get no money. It's not because they are patriotic and they want to do good for the country while they're going to politics. They're going to make money because they're going to get license for shipping stuff in the country, like Tufton and Soul shareholder of shipping rice in the country. No big money that. No big money that. If you are the sole shareholder of shipping rice in the country, no big money that plus other things with them do. Come on, man. Them not do this with Jamaica. There's no patriotism in them why them are run for office. If them go in there for go hustle, them not going to go work for us. You never see the politician and over them paycheck for nobody yet. And then the COVID, them I beg them say, me do videos, you know. Me say for the really love the Jamaican people. And over a couple months, paycheck to the people them in the constituency. Because politicians they have money. So even if they lose a couple months paycheck and nothing to them, did you see any politician during the COVID give away their paycheck? And not for them in the politics.
Them now give away nothing, and the one them more claims to them have charity organization. They not giving nothing neither.
That's another thing, you know.
Oh.
No, charity, that's another thing, Debbie. These charity that these men them say them have, the paperwork's not right on it, people. You see them quoted in the paper, 18 degrees north, expose some PNP and JLP politician.
JLP, yes.
Rightfully so. That's why I like 18 degrees north. She no bias. That woman is Zara, she no bias.
They do in-depth investigation.
Yes, she no bias. That's why I'm saying, go support 18 degrees north people. Go over there, go support her. Go sponsor the page. Go pay if you watch good news and good reporting because she do good work. Go over there and she no bias. Because she beat PNP and she beat Labour right. That's how it's supposed to go. That's good journalism. That's why I respect that woman there. That's why I respect that woman there. She stirred up some stuff on PNP, delinquent, and them taxes, with them thing, and Labour right. And she spread them, dash them out there and we go read. So go to Zara Burton, 18 degrees now, people. Go and subscribe to her. Go and pay for your news, what she do. She do good work, you know, the type of work what she do. It take money to do research. She's doing real research. It take money to do research. She have to travel plus other stuff. It take money for run the reporter, Zara Burton. I do. May I tell you guys on my platform, 18 degrees north. Go there for some real unbiased news. If we get a couple more Zara Burton, Jamaica will be better. I promise you. Fair and balanced news. Yeah, honestly, people.
Is for real.
Because when I take up the Labour right and when I beat Labour and I beat PNP, I'm mad. I'm mad. We have beat Labour and I beat PNP. People, so one of them get to hear. Oh, yep. Uncle Andrew want us get to hear. Oh, he's on the push I get to hear. Don't forget PJ and all of them. We have a line of them the people. Is that PJ him? Is that him? At him? At him?
Zara does in-depth investigations into Jamaican politics and politicians and come out and tell the people like it is, unlike all the other media houses that are privately owned in Jamaica and is in the government pocket because them want them business to flourish and government politicians want to keep getting their money. So they only tell them and instruct them what to print and what not to print. I have to go look up the list of all the media houses in Jamaica and tell you who are the owners.
Yeah.
Privately owned companies these are.
Yeah.
And then in the Jamaica government pocket. They only print what government tell them, give them fluff story for print. Them not talking about corruption.
Nope.
Them not talking about nepotism.
Nope.
Them not talking about cronyism.
Nope.
Them not talking about nothing other than what make the administration or the MPs, the prime minister, or them look good. Look how Warmington go on like a dirty drunk crow.
Listen to me. Look here, man. Mr. Somebody put something already. What are they, Debbie?
Any parliament position, but him still did it.
Let me talk to you about this already, Debbie. Because somebody put something very important a while ago. So when Jamaica become a republic, the Maroon lose their land.
Nope.
And you want to buy out the mineral, rich and land, gold, oil, etc. You know, so Alicat, that's me want to try to find out the answer to that. From there, they may ask a question. I may ask several people that question that too, you know. Me ask several people that question and so no, it's not going to be under the Queen no more, under England no more. So that recognition that the Queen they give the Maroon, you know, apply no more. Me want to know it because let me tell you, sir, Andrew Owens, you can't trust him, you know. People don't see what I want here. People like Mark Golden go give this a man that 1 more year before Mark Golden get the people and come on road and say, no! Force on the election.
Rile up and raise hell.
All
of them corruption must go. And you know what? Another thing, I don't hear him talking about him going to hold all of these corrupt politicians accountable.
Come on, my people.
And people must go
Jamaica
to jail.
Jamaica people. Me a friend who are labor right too, you know.
Need to be done.
Me a friend and family who are labor right. Who vote for labor right. Because they no answer. Me a friend and family who are PNP. They no answer. They don't support that side there. And they don't see not the wrong people. Like I tell you over and over on my page. So. When I was in Jamaica, I did not see nothing wrong with the PNP party. That me grow up come see my family, I say. That the people around me, I say. And that me I said too. Me I say PNP not knowing what I'm saying. I was saying PNP, running up and down with them, not even knowing what I was saying. Because while I was saying PNP, I run up and down with them, every no me I do, my toe head buck off. We still have no water in the pipes. We have bad roads. Unemployment is high. The hospital are the same way. From a little boy without beard until now, me have grey beard are the same way. We have PNP, labor right, PNP, labor right. When I was in Jamaica, I did not see nothing wrong with it. Sometimes I don't blame only in the comment section where I cuss out a man for PNP and labor right. Because me know when you in one space, one plantation in their head space, like when we was in Jamaica, I was on the plantation. Yep. I was. It's when me fly out. The people. Me I look back and have a bird eye view. After me look around me, I say, wow, things different here. It's when you have something to look at and you reflect back home. You have to see difference.
When you leave Jamaica and go to another country and see how things are done and run in another country, you sit down and you scratch your head and you go, oh, wait. So how come it don't happen like it don't work like this in Jamaica? How come it don't do it so? We should have it so. That's how we should have it. Simple thing like bathrooms in the damn market. Decent bathrooms in the market.
Look
here, in America, you go into the mall, you have bathrooms galore. Clean, you have custodial staff working in the mall to keep the bathrooms clean, to keep the food court area clean. You know, nobody stand up at door with no toilet tissue and no changer to give you for you to pay for toilet tissue. We're going to go use bathroom. What? You go in the bathroom and they don't have no tissue. You come out and you go find somebody in the maintenance department that say, hey, you know, the tissue in this stall in the bathroom. Before you know it, bim bam boom. Tissue in there.
Nothing in Jamaica for free. Nothing. I see. Look here, Debbie. As I say, they always come pressure the people, not give them a half ramp. You are charging people for jaywalking in Jamaica. Florida, so Fort Lauderdale a jaywalking capital. Me never seen a police pull up on nobody for jaywalking yet.
Right.
When we come from California, come down and so I see the people that do not use the crosswalk. Right in Florida, the crosswalk right here. Traffic. The people them gone down and they don't use the crosswalk here. Me never see police pull over nobody for jaywalking in Florida since me here yet. So you have to charge the people in a place where there's no crosswalk and sidewalk, but they come with a law to extract money from these people. Money called jaywalking.
Poor people. Mm-hmm.
PP on roadside.
Me not say no crosswalk.
Me not say I'm at the PP and urine no stink. Urine stink, people, especially when sun take urine, it stink. But you cannot charge the people for urine when you never give them an half round. Where they must go? If me have a weak bladder or whatever, I want pee, it's a pee up myself. Me have a dash away right here, so where else must I go? Point me to a restroom where I can go and go to other than pee on the side of the road in Jamaica. Give me an alternative. Give Jamaica people an alternative. If they even find a bathroom in Jamaica, you charge them. If they don't have the money to go use the bathroom, they pee up themselves. People that market are charged to use bathroom and they pay a market fee. Customers that come to market charged to use bathroom. Eh?
How are you going to charge them to use bathroom when they're already paying market fee?
Look here, man.
Shouldn't that fee shouldn't be included?
Look here, man.
In the use for the use of the bathroom?
Where we didn't do that, them money them collect. Nothing can go to market, dirty water running there from your boy till no all pan ground, fruits and vegetables pan ground, and dust and dirty water and not bananas. No covering. Them not treat the people that good at Jamaica. They do not. They don't consider them, Debbie. When you go in an office, they must say, boy, I'm going to go make a difference. Debbie, they hear me tell you. Politicians plan about how they can get enough for them and their family. Because if a politician can in an office while they're in there, you are the sole shareholder for importing rice into the country. Remember, you are a minister in office. Where do you get time to run such a large scale business as the sole shipper of rice to Jamaica? You are the sole shareholder. Or you find time while they take care of our business. I mean, that operation need a whole business. And where's the
listen, can you imagine if that was happening here in America or in Canada or any other country? You have a member of parliament that their job is to be representative of the community that voted for them. And your job is to take care and make sure everybody in the community is good and is all right. Them vote you in for that position to take care of them. You working for them. But then you go and have your side hustle and is importing. First of all, stop the progression and growth of a particular industry and then turn around and go create a business to import whatever product you stopped in your constituency. Can you imagine if that mess was going on here?
Yeah, man. Imagine. You vote for these guys to take care of business. It's a tough time. The Minister of Health, look at the garbage heap of a hospital we have. No wonder $10 million missing a Karma Regional Hospital they can't done. Comes a tough time busy in there as a share all of rice while I'm in the office. Other politicians out there I bring chicken parts and chicken. Some of do vegetables, some of do fertilizer. Politicians in the office, give themselves import license. And license that was supposed to give to some other Jamaican to make them rich. Them license is supposed to give to other Jamaican to make other Jamaican rich. No! This politician can't pass up and these stuff while them are doing a job. Them in a job. I carry out them big operation.
Yeah. Give your regular Joe Schmo, whether him have money or him trying to prosper, them not going to allow your regular Jamaicans to get ahead in anything where them see that money would be coming in and when they can keep it for themselves and put in a for them pocket. Mr. Tufton, garbage killed Jamaica. And he can't find no money to go get garbage truck and hire people for run garbage, drive garbage truck and pick up garbage. And I bet you that if all of the garbage that was being piled up all over the place, if people start say, you know what, enough is enough, and start burn the garbage, I bet you them find some way to arrest them and put them in jail and charge them for getting
also the people, me see them, hold on, Debbie. Me see this is a government that come, me say, when Andrew done with UNO, make sure, you see, if the Republic under him as president, every man can wicked so. When he have to talk to England and have England to answer to, what do you believe will happen?
Right, exactly.
When you have England to answer to, what do you believe will happen?
Put a complete dictatorship, and him going to take his example and his pointers from China. He's going to take his pointers and examples from China and tell them, say, this is my law and you can't do nothing about it. You either toe the line or go to jail.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Either do
that's what I say.
Or go.
And man, look at this. Me say Mark Gold not to get rough. I see people, I see me see it, you know. And me say Andrew Gold is a man handle Mark Gold, you know. Me see my slap run Mark Gold, you know. For you to cancel election for 4 times, and you know, Mark Gold, you know, call out the people. You know, alert the people, they will come out. You know, see people, me see it, you know.
This can't manage.
People, me see it, you know. Me see say Andrew Gold is a manhandle Mark Gold and start slap up. Me know if I because my friend, you know, people. He need a warrior, you know, people.
Everybody have to start ball out and voice their discontent with this government.
Yeah?
Have to. How you want to cancel election for a 4th time? Can you imagine again if any other president or prime minister of any other country cancel election? Okay, let's say America. Can you imagine if come 2024, Joe say, no, we're not doing no election. No, we're not doing no election. I'm going to stay here for another 4 years, but we're not doing no election. I rotted soup, then I burn down the country to rot it. Thus, me say, the country would have turned dust, and Jamaica sit down like fold pan egg. Just to make Andrew walk all over them and do all kinds of things and get away with it, and nobody not say nothing. Especially the opposition. Sit down like fold pan egg.
Let me tell you something. Evil exists and prosper when good people don't do anything about it.
Don't
Remember that evil can only exist and prosper when we, the good people, keep our mouth shut and we don't do nothing about it. Remember that. Remember that. It's only when good people don't say nothing, evil strive. Do you understand me? So Mark Golden not saying anything, doing anything, give Andrew more wings. And him say Mark Golden is soft. He can put back election, he can do this, he can do that, he can ask to go to Haiti, and Mark Golden say, yeah man, I'm with you too for Haiti. So it's like Andrew Ones is winning all over the damn place. What is Andrew Ones signing with Mark Golden on? What does he sign with Mark Golden and I side with Mark Golden on? But why Mark Golden side with him to go to Haiti with you see? Andrew Ones will win again under Mark Golden. What Mr. want to know what on the PNP side Andrew Ones agree with that him sign with the PNP. Tell me one thing. So how come Mark Golden side with him to send with troops to Haiti? Can't you see that Andrew Ones a slap around Mark Golden and he's winning?
That is ridiculous. This is crazy.
It makes sense, people.
The man too quiet, man. Jesus have mercy in coming like say.
Look at, hold on.
Just sit down and get pecan powder.
Did you know a labor right? Can we go under the Prime Minister page? Do you know a labor right tell the Prime Minister, so Mr. Prime Minister, this is wrong? Labor right come out and say no to send the troops to Haiti. Something even Mark Golden go support something where all the labor right say nothing about.
All that.
How is it happen?
All that.
How does that when Mark Golden get to go? How Andrew Ones get to convince Mark Golden to say yes on this? How? How?
There was absolutely no opposition to that.
How? A labor writer said no upon it. Almost every labor writer know. I said no, boss. We go on the Andrew Ones page and the faithful labor writer on it I tell him say no, boss. But Mark Golden side, yes, boss. You know, it's weird as hell, people. How is this? How? I don't want to come take time with this every day, man. No, man. No, we're not taking time with a politician, man. None of them people.
We have to start speaking up for ourselves and fighting for ourselves and our rights because the elected officials ain't doing jack.
Listen, the man come out and say Mark Golden sign off for this. And they don't come tell me nothing, the people. They don't come tell me nothing. All me know me say Mark Golden sign off for it and they come give me the news. They don't come tell the people who they vote for and this we vote for. We vote for to take care of Jamaica and to take care of Haiti. So why don't just go up one side and do this? Then we got Bill Royal, then they go have some type of talk and name and sip. Think we are eat that boy, yeah?
Me say.
Think we are eat that boy, yeah?
It's like.
And on the one and name big, on the family are right. Opposition, you are right. And to honest, you are right. The people must suffer. The people must suffer. So your laziness is not good enough. The people are suffer.
Look here. Andrew come in with a mouthful of lie and turn around give poor people bun, dry bun, no cheese, not even one little drop of water for wash down the dry bun. You understand? And Mark Golden just sit down like me say, like foul pan egg.
Yeah, man, we need somebody, we need a chihuahua to match Andrew, man. Mark too soft, man. And that I said, Minister Mark will not be a good, come and tell you something. I think will be a good prime minister. He's a good brother in my heart. Right? But right now, Andrew a grind him out and a slap him all over. He too soft.
Oh, yes.
He need a chihuahua. Oh, yes. He need a chihuahua to chew off Andrew foot. Every move he make to remind him of people, you know what dirt Andrew do? You know what promise he make? Right. And I know me not hear the PNP them slap two of the promises in Andrew face.
One of the promise that Andrew make come true.
Me not say that the PNP them use that are two in the Andrew face. You remember the promise here? The PNP them have so much low hanging fruit and I pick them.
No, sir.
It's a grind out the man, so Mark Golden get slapped everywhere. I mean, like seriously. You make Andrew Ones possible election for 5 times and that you go in and you grab a group of people and come pick it. What kind of leader you be? And that leader though, you grab people, you come pick it as a leader. Be a leader, get a bullhorn, educate the people that let them know when they postpone the election, what time it is and what is going on. No, you give Andrew more time to become a president to change it to a republic. And have all his millions around him, have all his seat them, right? That's what you're doing, Mark. You give him more chance. Yo.
Andrew convinced all of him constituent him MPs to be on his side. Him sweet talk them with his sweet mouth and a mouth full of words, and talk them into being on his side. And no matter what him say or do, they are not going to disagree with him.
None of them.
Because again, all of them have secret to carry for them one another.
Yep.
And
One dirty boss. One
Mark
dirty boss.
Mark need to be a freaking pit bull like how Andrew was a pit bull when he was opposition.
Yep.
He need a combination of Damian Crawford. He need a combination of Lisa Hanna and oh gosh, me forget my guy the name. The three of them plus Mark fit come together and grind out all of Andrew Holness's misdeeds and bring it out, blare it out publicly for all of the country to see.
And the world.
Because you have the JLP, the ones them that are hug up Andrew and him minions and a cover up corruption. And
Listen.
if PNP act like a true opposition,
Yeah, man.
and oppose even half of the misdeeds that Andrew doing, Jamaica would be
Better
so
off,
much better
man.
for it.
And to get out everything
So
and the
much
PNP.
better for
See
it.
it and not say nothing. Come out, man. Rally the crowd, the people. Make us sit on no. Pick it. You don't have to come out in a red shirt and an orange shirt and none of that. Just gather the people,
None of
them,
that
man.
foolishness.
Gather the
No.
people, them, man. Educate the people and
Listen,
make them
go
know what
in
go on.
Go in your PNP constituency, go in your JLP constituency, especially where there are poor people in the JLP constituency, and bring it to them to show them, say, look, from Andrew coming office, him come and him promising this and him promising that. Wanna get anything yet? Him come and promising electric light. Wanna have any yet? Him
Right
come
now,
and
so we see
promising
right now.
water.
And that's
You don't have any pipe water yet. In come and promise you a good road and build road. And you don't get any yet. From when he come and promise that, him and his MPs from the area come and promise all of this. Don't see any of it yet.
and
You
I like
know,
someone.
come back to you when he want to vote again and give you $1,000, $1,500 or $5,000 and 2 bags of flour.
Me
2
hear-
pounds of flour.
Sammy D said, Mark as opposition leader is more benefit to these demons. That is true. That's what I feel. With Mark as
Yes,
opposition leader,
yes.
give them wings. Give them wings.
Yep.
You need a chihuahua. And to honest, one of the worst, most corrupt. This a type of man here. With Ted, you know what this man do? He need a real chihuahua. Right now, the best thing about to Andrew Holness administration, Mark Golding as the leader of the PNP and the opposition. I swear. And the best thing, he'll get to push a 4-time election, 4-time, and his way to become the president of the republic. A backside. Be gone, people. Debbie, nice talking to you.
All right, boss.
You know, it's always
You
good.
too, boss.
It's always welcoming to have you.
Always.
You know,
Family, like up the live before no click off. Go back to before you come in the chat. Go back and click that like button.
yes, people.
Truthfulness and goodness talking over here.
People, we love you.
Over any man and any color.
I love the whole of honor people. The one who disagree with me, the one who agree with me. I love the same way, people. At Jamaica, we say, over man and party. You have never heard a PNP or a JLP politician speak on the flag, the national anthem, or the Pledge of Allegiance. Never. That don't mean nothing to Jamaican politicians. They don't care about the flag, the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance. The country is not them thing. They are no patriots. You never hear it from PNP nor labor rights. But people, listen from me now. Take it from me. Let's be patriots. It's time we must not stop thinking PNP and labor rights. When we did there at Jamaica, I never see nothing wrong with PNP. Me they stay so too. So that's why I see some people that come certain way to me. Me can understand that you feel. Because when we did there at Jamaica, we probably go on the same way too. You can't talk nothing about the PNP, me cuss you out. But when we fly out people, I realize, say, oh, what is this? I'm Lord Jesus. It's the same thing. Then we get a bird eye view, people. Me start different. No man, no party, no sides. It's the country. Because both sides got us here, people, after how much years? Decades. So you don't take us, the people, now, to be patriots. Make we take off our country once in our lifetime. Just one time. Just one time, people. This time. Just make we take off it. Make we gather as a group of people who are hurt. We are some hurt group of people, you know. We are some traumatized group of people. Any country sees so much murder in her. We are traumatized. Not for we head space. No right. We need counseling. You know what you may say? Not for we are look at me right now. We need counseling. We head space no right. We come from a traumatized country. A place where breed trauma. So you believe it's going to happen to the little young youth them a come now. People them a come. People the cycle. Beginning up people. People think are we. Me and you angry, but we are adults and we now go to go kill them enough to handle ourselves. One of them to go youth them will see murder around them every day and blood. They are more traumatized. What have the little baby you have to run from gunshot him, you have to pick him up every minute when you hear gunshot and run out of bed? What happened to these kids? What happened to these kids that see blood every day? What happened to these youths who I hear the music and I see it? What happened to these youths? What kind of generation we're going to have later on, my people? Make we, as citizens, pick up our country. Make we be patriots. And like I said before, it is your duty and my duty to play a part too. Politicians must put them hand on the deck too. Police, stop being corrupt in our office. Police, same thing. We all have to play a great role. The chain is as strong as the weakest link, my people. Must I tell you? So we must throw it with the plastic on the ground. We must throw a straw on the street in Jamaica. We must throw a backlot. They must clean the country. Get it nice and clean. We must play a part down to the littering of the country. We must prevent that. Every aspect of Jamaica, we must play a role, my people. So it's not PNP, labor right, PNP, labor right. No. We all are indulging this. And the PNP supporters indulge and support PNP if we got out the country and rob the country too. And they not get no punishment. Can we take up for them? And the labor right supporters put arms around labor right if we got and be corrupt in the office same way. I will train them. I will the people train them, you know. I will PNP and labor right supporters train and support these dirty actors. So when they come to them people, we are to be blamed too. We are to be blamed too. PNP back dirty actors. Labor right back dirty actors. So my people, must I tell you, say, manners and respect as usual. I am a student in your guys' class. So make sure your comment makes sense in every sentence. Come here, go back and read the comment them, you know. I already pull them up on my tablet. Manners and respect, thank you for the unity this morning and the strength. Thank you for looking one direction, seeing through the same eye. And that's how I go, people. You weren't born on labor right and PNP. Come here. When you hear me play a video where me labor right bridging, we live in Jamaica. The man that take who say now support the labor right no more, nobody a labor right also the man come from, you know. He said nobody went helping them house can vote for labor right again. And labor right tell people, you know, you may play them tips. Several people are labor right come speak. Because you weren't born labor right. People realize and see, so no, this not leading nowhere. And the last straw, me see, the man go have Canada ascend weed coming to Jamaica like, screw all of you. And if you grow up, they're going to lock you up. Send you to prison. Do you hear me, my people? So, must I tell you, my people, I love you guys. Enough manners. Enough respect. This man was spectacular. I not lie you people. So if it's the first time on my platform, go ahead and subscribe if you love what we do over here so people will grow the page. We don't do this for likes and money, you know, people. Can you just now get the money? Now get the money, people. 90%. We see Rachel said she put something on my cash up a while ago. Thank you, Rachel. You know, for when a man or a woman put $1 on my cash up, even though you see it there, not even a penny. I promise you. My cash up upon this, not even a penny me not get. We do this on behalf of our country, but me just see Rachel said she put something there a while ago. Rachel, thank you. You always sponsor Fimi Show. Enough love from the bottom of my heart. We are doing it for Jamaica people. You know why we not do it for the money and put money first? Because we live a life already, you know. We go up the hill and we go down the hill. We enjoy Jamaica. We see it roll. We want the best thing for the next generation to come. So them we are fight for. We not fight for ourselves. If we fight for, we get a contract from government or handout and stuff like that for likes and views. Me up yourself fight for change, me people. So we can have a better Jamaica for the youth them will come tomorrow. For the youth them and the grand youth them. For better for them because at the speed of how Jamaica sell off right now. You just hear it a while ago. Milk River them about to sell that too because somebody's interested in it. So if somebody's interested in Alan Bamboo, that's sell off too. If somebody's interested in a Black River, that's sell off too. Them is a market man. Andrew Owen is a market man. Andrew Owen sell everything. Real market man. Make a protect the country, man. No man over no party. And Andrew Ones have wings behind him right now because Mark Gold in the opposition is null and void. Like you know the day. 2 weeks. The man brethren. So you know beat him hot enough. I don't some see people. Thank you guys for tuning in. Talk to you guys later. Thank you guys. Share this video if you think somebody should hear this message this morning. Thank you so much, guys. Manners and total respect out there.